This is really an unpopular opinion, but one that I have to tell you because I really do care and I really do consider myself your very own personal beauty pro. And that unpopular opinion is that even though tons of makeup and fragrances are coming out this year, very few are worth your money. This video is a gorgeous haul of products from my travels around the world that actually have made it into my collection. I'm going to share some really good tips and tricks on how to curate what you bring into your beauty and fragrance collection, how to make the most of your hard-earned dollars, and still enjoy yourself and look beautiful doing it. I sampled. Hi pretty people, it's Crystal, your very own personal beauty pro from face to fragrance. If you're new to me, I am a professional and still working makeup artist in the areas of commercial, advertising, runway. I've done many a New York Fashion Week. I have literally done hundreds of faces of all the races, and I am also your very own personal scent stylist. This has been a wonderful year full of blessings and opportunities. Many of them have taken me around the world, from New York to Atlanta to LA to Sri Lanka to Qatar, Doha to New Zealand. Along the way, I have been acquiring things from my beauty, makeup, and fragrance wish list. So cozy up because I'm going to share those with you along with some really good shopping secrets. Let's start with Sephora and literally work our way around the world. This year, I promised myself that I would be a lot more curated about what I get from Sephora. For one thing, most of the beauty brands that I would be interested in thankfully also have a very nice pro program that gives a much higher discount. However, it is still fun to shop the traditional Sephora sale, and Sephora still does have brands that I absolutely love. One brand is The Ordinary. The Ordinary is an affordable, attainable brand that actually has some effective, straightforward, well-formulated products. Love their Matrixyl, which is a good peptide, keep that collagen going and slow the aging process, and also hyaluronic acid, which when used properly can really help to maintain hydration. Seems like your skincare all conspires against you to run out at the same time. I am just about finished my very first bottle of the Kiehl's Milk Pill Toner. Love that product and I will definitely be replacing it. But from time to time when I run out of a product, I like to see what other brands are doing in a similar type of product. I haven't circled back to Ula Henriksen in a long time, and the dark spot toner gets some good reviews, so I'm going to try that one as my exfoliating toner this time around. I tried my level best to get a different cleanser this time around, but I just keep circling back around to this Tata Harper Nourishing Oil Cleanser. Now this is top shelf and the price reflects it. There are other oil cleansers that I do like, but this one is one of the ones where I really like the ingredient deck. I generally am looking at those first 4 or so ingredients, and so many of the popular ones. Let's take a look at the ingredients in your cleanser, like the first 4 ingredients. If you can barely recognize or pronounce them, might want to consider shopping around. One of my favorite vitamin C's also ran dry. I Drunk Elephant C Firma. This has to be in my top 3 vitamin C serums. Is a staple in my daytime routine, and I think that is one of those must-haves if you're getting into actives beyond just cleansing and moisturizing. More potent forms of vitamin C, like ascorbic acid, they tend to be a bit unstable by nature, so it's really nice that this one comes with the serum and the powder separately, and you mix them when you're ready to start using them. This next product has been living mortgage free on my wish list and in my mind. It's by Hermes, called Baranya. And fun fact, Baranya is the type of calf leather that Hermes uses for some of their popular bags. If you're not ready to splurge on the Birkin, get a bit of luxury with a Hermes fragrance. They do a beautiful job on their fragrances. It is so unique. It's one of those fragrances that's easier to describe in a mood rather than to describe the scent. This one is by the perfumer or the nose of Christine Nigel, is a brilliant perfumer, and this perfume is in the classic sheep style, which usually means there's a citrus in the top, something woody or labdanum in the mid, something mossy or patchouli in the base. There's so many ways to do the sheep style. It smells like a beautiful, polished, fabulous woman. It has a subtle sweetness, a warm woodiness, and an earthy sensuality. There's butterfly lily, a note called miracle berry that gives it a slight sweet tartness. Then there's oak wood and patchouli, a note that I love blended into fragrances. Really have to smell it for yourself. I also smelled the Intense when I was in Doha, Qatar, and I loved it, but I decided to get the original first. There may be one or two more things I might want to get from my wish list, but let's talk about wish lists for a moment. Keeping a wish list on my phone has been so helpful this year. Being a pro and having experimented with so many brands and understanding formulation, I can almost tell before trying a product whether I'm going to like it or not. Whenever a makeup product, a new release or fragrance catches my eye and I think I might like it, I add it to my wish list. That way, before I actually buy a thing, I check the wish list to see if it's on there. What you wish for today, you may not even really be interested in a month from now. So if you don't already do that, definitely do that. It's fun and free to check your wish list as well. And if you make good choices most of the time, that makes more room to have a little fun from time to time. And I really had some fun here. This bag is from the store called Mecca. Mecca is huge in Australia and New Zealand. So I visited the Mecca in New Zealand. I was in Candy land. It is very much like Sephora in the layout. Mecca puts the Sephora in the United States to shame. This store had the most fabulous high-end brands. They had Victoria Beckham. I finally got to smell that Portofino fragrance and it is on my wish list now. I exercised a lot of restraint, grabbed a couple of pair of natural lashes from their store brand just because I had run out of lashes and I couldn't prance around New Zealand lashless. They also had this life-proof setting spray. I really liked this formula. It's a beautiful airy mist. It leaves a beautiful skin-like finish and it smells like a luxury spa. I underestimated how much of my Fenty body cream I packed in travel sizes. I picked up the Soap and Glory Sugar Crush. That's a nice sweet and tart lime scent. This brand is one of those little affordable luxuries. I think it's a step above Bath and Body Works, but not quite as expensive as Lush. So I resisted all the beautiful makeup. I focused on something that was on my existing wish list, a gorgeous fragrance. They had the most fabulous, up-to-date niche brands. They had Born to Stand Out, Maison Francis Kurkdjian, Diptyque. They also had Maison Crivelli. At Tuberose Astral on my list. The fragrance is inspired by the scent of tuberose at night under a starry sky. And it does smell like an out of this world tuberose. You get that beautiful, intoxicating, carnal aspect of the tuberose, but it's in this sparkling, sweet tart touch of fruit, a sensual, smoky leather, and a tasty dash of cinnamon. This is beautiful. I cannot wait to wear this out and about. It's really nice to get something from your wish list when you're traveling, and then you always have a beautiful token to remember your travels. The next products are from one of my favorite spots in LA, the fabulous beauty emporium called Nigel Beauty. If you're a California girl or if you are in production or film, then you've definitely heard of Nigel Beauty. Anyone can go, but it's a great spot for pros. If you are a working pro and you provide your credentials, you get a very nice pro discount. Restock powder puffs. Those sponges and powder puffs that come with your products or your compact, they do need to be washed. They need to be washed regularly. Have more than one. It is better for your skin and your makeup applies better. The Nessa Myricks Lightworks palettes. They are absolutely gorgeous and they keep getting better if that is possible. Photos and videos really don't do this palette any justice. The way it's curated is broken down into some of the more common color families that we tend to reach for. This year she has incorporated some matte shades, which is brilliant because that makes the palette more of a one-stop shop. There's a beautiful black in there too that just takes it to another level as far as versatility. That's the gorgeous Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 7. So while we were shopping Danessa Myricks anyway, I said, let me get that Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm, since that actually was on my wish list. To even make the wish list, you have to be promising or make me super curious. Like the girlies have to be really raving about you. We know Miss Myricks is going to innovate. And if Danessa keeps going at the rate she is going to make powder obsolete. I am already very impressed with that mega fine mist. I can't wait to give it an official try. Another great beauty shopping technique is to keep your eyes open for products that you frequently use, and sometimes you'll find an unexpected sale. Now, I did share this one on my community tab. The Benefit Brow Detailer is one of my brow pencils of the year. I did stumble upon the best sale on these at HSN. Beautiful long-lasting formula, and the component and packaging design is one of the best. What new beauty or fragrance has been worthy enough to make it into your collection? If you love this video, you will absolutely love this next one that I have linked for you. Until we meet again, keep it pretty.